Okay, so I'll bring the meeting to order. Do we have any disclosures of pecuniary interest?
Nope.
Seeing none. Can I have a motion to for the adoption of the previous minutes?
First,
Linda,
second.
seconder. Okay. Business arising from the previous minutes.
And we all have to vote on that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Reunion plans. All of the delegates that were registered and who'd paid have now received a full refund. The UK received refund of $6,175. Prince Edward Island received a refund of $2,175. The other two countries that were attended received their refund last year, so that was recorded previously. So the other thing that I was tasked to do was to see about getting our deposits back. I received a full refund from the theatre of $1,824.22, which was paid back to the city because the theatre decided to put it in my bank account. So I wrote out a check and finance have received that. Our Indigenous experience at Kettle Point, they would only give us 50% back. So we received half of our deposit, which was $687.50. They've also said they will not honor the other 50% if we go ahead and rebook with them next year. The lady that we were working with will no longer work with us, but she's willing to see if there is somebody else out there who will do what she's did for us, but they are keeping our 50%. So the country club, we had a $50 deposit with them. They would either issue a gift certificate for the $50 or keep it on file. I told them to keep it on file until we make a final decision later this year. The Niagara Falls trip, which everybody paid for individually, they were all given the information of how to receive a full refund. I've asked the various leaders to find out if there's anybody that's had any problem with that, and I've heard nothing in response, so I'm assuming that went okay. That basically is all there is to discuss there. Does anybody have any questions about that? Nope. Okay. I am being asked by various leaders if we are going to go ahead. I've said we're not making that decision yet. We'll get back to everybody probably midsummer, late summer. And it's something we can have on our agenda for our next meeting to see what we want to, where we want to go from here. I'm just telling them we're not ready to make that decision yet. Now, as far as I'm concerned, well, you all received the budget this morning that Casey sent to you. I'll be honest with you, I haven't got a clue what it means. I don't know, is there some way you can explain it to us, Casey?
Most of it, when you look at it, is just administrative costs, sorry, I'm just grabbing mine. So the staff wages and benefits, office supplies, town crier, that's just for every single committee gets charged that.
Okay.
And then the 1824 is your refund that you received from the festival.
Okay,
And then under contribution from reserves, that 9,050 is what is currently in the reserve right now.
so that is still our money as such.
Correct. And now
Okay.
I asked Wendy, because normally you have an $800 operating budget, but they actually took all of your budget out. When the reunion wasn't happening, they just took that money, I think it was $10,000
Yes,
back out. So if there are any expenses incurred this year, I'm not really sure if you will have any.
right.
We'll just have to send a request to council and just ask to use some funds out of that reserve, I guess, if there's any expenses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this 3,900, what exactly is that? Do you know?
That is my salary and office supplies, and then
Okay.
town crier, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
see.
so nothing to do with your operating. It's just administrative.
It's just
costs.
okay,
and
no,
that's
I
for
understand
everyone,
that.
Yeah.
And then the
So really,
9,000,
your big number is the 9,050 is your pot of money that you've been carrying over each year.
okay.
Mhm.
It's just the 9,000 that's under office supplies and paper. I didn't understand that one.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's for under actuals.
Because I can assure you, we didn't spend 9,000 on office
No.
supplies.
No, no.
Okay,
that-
well, maybe at our next meeting, we'll see what it looks like then,
Yeah.
and then we'll
I'll
go from
inquire about that because I think that's maybe not meant to be there.
there. Okay. And it, again, the 1,800, that was the refund from the theatre,
Yeah.
but there was also the refund that obviously hasn't been credited there yet, that I returned for the
Kettle
for
Point.
our Kettle Point visit.
Right.
That it doesn't seem to be on there.
No. I'll inquire about both those.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anybody, any questions about that?
Don't think so.
Clear as mud.
No? Yeah. So Susan, do you have an update on the garden?
Well, right after the last meeting, I had emailed Quinn. And this year, he's actually willing to have the garden worked up before the May long weekend so we can get the perennials out. And I've now got phlox in the basement that are about 5 inches high. And I think polyanthus might be about to bloom, but I'm not sure if they're alive. And there's a peony coming.
There you go.
So he said we could plant whatever we have ahead of time, and then after the May long weekend, they will come and do some filling.
Okay. Good. Does anybody else anything they'd like to know about the business from the last meeting? Anybody got any comments on that? No. Okay. Do we have any new business? I don't, but if anybody else has anything they'd like to mention? No. Then my only thing is then we move on to when we'll hold our next meeting. I don't think we need to have a meeting next month, but I would like to get into a meeting in May. So my suggestion is either May the 19th or the 26th.
Either's fine with me.
Do you, Casey, do you have any problems with either of those dates?
No, I'm fine.
Can we do the 19th?
Mhm.
Okay, so May the 19th at 3 o'clock.
Mhm.
Yes, Marianne, you,
Nope, that I was
oh,
just,
that's okay with you? Okay.
yes, definitely, thank you.
I don't think I've got any other notes. So that's basically our meeting. If somebody would like to make a motion to adjourn, unless they've got anything
Okay,
else to say.
June.
Yeah, a seconder, Ginny. All in favor? Okay. That's it.